The difference between Alzheimer's and dementia is Alzheimer's really has to do with memory loss. It's all about that. While dementia really covers a wide range of cognitive disabilities that can affect a whole bunch of health, like vision and hearing and even some motor senses and muscle movement. Now, dementia is really caused from environmental factors. This can include like toxins, pollution, viruses. It could be genetics, like if somebody's family members have it, then it increases the chance of them having it. I think that's with almost like every disease out there. And of course, lifestyle choices, like of course, not eating good, not getting your vitamins, smoking, uh, getting head damage, like participating in like sports like boxing where people hit your head. And of course, there are things like overuse of drugs. Now, what happens with all these reasons is somebody's brain cells start to die off, and the brain will actually start to shrink, and that's what causes a lot of these problems. Now, there's actually three main stages that dementia goes through. Now, sure, there's a few other ones you want to add, but they all kind of mix in these three major groups that I'm gonna provide for you. Now, the first stage is really kind of like these brief episodes of cognitive decline. Mainly, this has to do with memory, but of course, it can involve vision, hearing, some motor skills like muscle movement, stuff like that, being dizzy. Now, close family members and friends could identify this, or they can. They probably won't, just because I think everyone gets these little episodes now and then, if they're human, right? So it's going to be really difficult to diagnose somebody with dementia at these early levels. Okay, it's going to be hard. Now, of course, in the first stage, these episodes will come and go, but they're not going to be permanent. The next stage is going to be when these episodes are more permanent. Okay, this could include someone frequently forgetting very common things in their routine, like forgetting to put a shirt on to go outside. Simple stuff like that. Forgetting where things are a lot happening. Vision loss, hearing loss more frequently, loss to muscle movement, coordination. At this stage, it's going to be much more easier to recognize that, hey, something's going on here, there's a problem with their close family members or friends. And that's when the time when they should go to a qualified physician to get some tests done. That's probably what's going to happen. And that's when it's going to confirm the fact that they have dementia. Now, the third stage, the last one, it involves a lot more of a loss of the physical body if it hasn't occurred already. Now, the mind really controls the body, so if the mind goes, well, you know what happens. A person can actually lose an entire side of their body, be the right side or left side. They can be unable to move and have muscle spasms. Now, regrettably, there's no real cure for this condition, okay? The best that modern science can do is help somebody just cope with this condition and just deal with it and live on. Now, it's really sad to see somebody you know go through this, just get weaker and weaker and just forget everything, don't even know who you are, right? But I think it's really good to look at the positives of everything. This person is still alive. They can still enjoy and have a lot of fun out there and actually can provide enjoyment to others. So just focus on the positives. And of course, there's many things someone can do to reduce their whole risk of coming down with this problem. For starters, if people have a head trauma, they're way more at risk for this. So this means protecting your head. Don't participate in a lot of sports where a lot of head injuries can occur. And of course, wear a helmet. You ride a bicycle and stuff. Also, you can do common stuff like you probably already know, like exercise more, don't smoke cigarettes, don't drink a bunch. You could take a multivitamin that has a bunch of nutrients, so you're not deficient in anything. And of course, you could take some herbs, which actually can really help with your mind. And lastly, my favorite would be to participate in puzzles and do things and challenge yourself and drink coffee, which I drink a lot of. Now, the best herb someone can take would be something like, I'm throwing out some examples. COQ10 is a great thing. It really improves energy and gives more blood to your brain. Ginkgo biloba definitely helps. Ginger as well. Garlic's great. And of course, I can't forget about omega-3 healthy fats, which are just wonderful. Dr. Oz thinks it's like a miracle uh, supplement. Now, within the Journal of Neurology, they actually state that they did a study where adults with the lowest levels of omega-3 actually had older brains, as well as patterns of cognitive impairment compared to just normal brains. So that's big. You need omega-3s in your body. And getting it from a supplement is much better because it doesn't have the mercury and contaminations like eating fish. Now, unfortunately, shopping for supplements can be like walking through a minefield because you get all these products that all say the same thing, and they're different. And a lot of government agencies like the FDA, they don't really regulate these products. So some of them can do you more harm than good. To give you an example of this, in the last 8 years, the FDA in the United States, they actually recalled 237 supplements for harming people. What's even worse is that 110 supplements that were actually known to be harmful were left on store shelves to be sold to people that didn't even know about it. So you really have to protect yourself. And due to this, I actually wrote a free guide all about the whole process of buying these supplement products. It goes over what someone should look for, how to identify a good product it's going to be good for you, it's a good deal, rather than a risky product that's probably going to harm you and it's bad and stay away from. It goes over various herbal remedies someone should really be considering, and herbs are, of course, are a waste of money and harm you. It talks about what you should take for certain conditions, the roles of government agencies, dosage amounts, even a lot more stuff. The best part is completely free. So you can get a lot of information just for a couple minutes of your time. To get this free guide, all you gotta do is simply click on the link directly below this video that I made. I hope to help a few people out there. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching and listening to this. And take care of yourself, okay? Take care. Bye.